Diamonds may be forever, but many feel that crystals often look just as good or better, plus they are a fraction of the cost. So do diamonds or crystals have the upper hand among UAE consumers? Joining us is the Managing Director of Swarovski Middle East, Mr. Werner Baumgartner. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. More women in the UAE are choosing crystals over diamonds. Why is that?
I think the question only arises when you talk about jewelry. But crystal can be used in so many other fields like fashion, garments for example. If you put crystal on garments, you might use between hundreds and thousands. So I think this pretty much explains it.
So you find that the trend is becoming more, like women are choosing to be wearing more crystals than diamonds. Is it becoming more trendier in the market, do you find?
I would not say it's crystals versus diamonds. I think, again, it's just in the jewelry industry. But I see much more trend towards crystal in many aspects.
Because you guys have had some very interesting growth figures. I mean, crystal jewelry, crystal items, even on abayas and things like that have just gone through the roof, the sale figures.
Exactly.
So would you say that there's been a major shift, especially in the Gulf region, towards crystals over diamonds?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, if you look back the last 10 years, you had hardly any crystal consumption here. But if you look now, just at the abayas, for example, if you go through the roads of Dubai, the streets of Dubai, you see everywhere the abayas with crystals, jalabiyas with crystals, wedding dresses without crystals. You cannot imagine it without it.
Tell us more about the fashions with crystals and fashion in the UAE.
Right. I mean, the crystal in the business in the UAE definitely is majorly focused on abayas, but also the haute couture business. Now, the abayas did grow a lot in the recent 10 years. Now, our focus is more on haute couture. For example, we are going to have a very huge event now in Dubai on 21st of October, where we invited 10 designers from the region.
Are they couture designers?
They're couture designers, yes. 7 from the UAE, 2 from Kuwait and 1 from Saudi Arabia.
That's exciting.
It's absolutely exciting, and especially the theme that they get. Each designer gets one theme. He gets a city and a certain time of the day. For example, somebody's asked, what kind of dress would you be wearing in Paris at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Another one, what dress in Sao Paulo at 10 o'clock in the night? So I think this will be a good platform for those designers to show how flamboyant creations they can produce.
Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm a Swarovski fan myself, and I really appreciate all the jewelry. It's a family-run business. You have 5 stores and 1 at Dubai Airport.
Right.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Managing Director of Swarovski Middle East, Mr. Werner Baumgartner.